Hi guys, I really hope this is finally recording. I have had the worst trouble with the audio in this, so I'm going to stop and see if this works. Oh my god, it worked. Okay, now this is on CORREN, and his last name is Bedonie. I think that's how you pronounce it. He is out of Whippoorwill, Arizona. He is of the Diné tribe. That means he's Navajo. And he's been missing since the 2nd of February 2022. His sister contacted me and asked if I would look into his situation. And of course, I'm trying to get on it, but I'm being frustrated by technical difficulties. However, I have good news, and that is because I've done so many readings trying to fix the issue, I have a consensus. And I also have some bad news. I think he sustained some kind of serious injury that is inhibiting his ability to speak or possibly, do for himself. I feel like he may be in a very combative state. I see that he went out with a couple of people. I got 3 people. And I see that they're partying. It looks like a social thing. It's the 3 of Cups, and there's the Knight of Cups that will come out. And he's agreeable. And it looks like he gets into the party mode and things are going okay, and then he gets into a fight, maybe in connection to a female, a fiery female. There may be a female said something to him in that state and something happened. I don't know, but it looks like he gets into a fight in connection to a female, maybe not even somebody that he was initially with. I don't know, or I'm uncertain how that figures in, because later I get that there is a couple, a king and a queen of cups, that have him and are hiding him from people of the tribe. And I got that and that the fight probably happened on tribal land somewhere, with the 4 of Wands, okay? I get that he knows these people, that these people have connection to his childhood, and that unfortunately I feel he may sustain a head injury, and they might be afraid to be found responsible, but they need to do what is right and get him, or call people to come and get him, because it's the ancestors not happy about it. They've showed up in the reading and shown me that he will be found. So he will be found, y'all. And best for you in the afterlife, your ancestor's going to be wanting to talk to you. And I'm not playing. I am not playing. I never play about that. He will be found one way or another. I get that. I got the sun, and I get that they're going to know and they're going to come. So you best just get on it and contact authorities and let them know that you know where he's at and provide them with that information. I see that he also, there's the fight with the 5 of Wands over the female, and this fiery female might be the type that might have said, hey, and something sassy, and maybe if he was partying, he may not have been in the mood. Or maybe this is somebody he cares about and somebody said something about her and he got upset and began to fight. Or there was a fight that erupted one way or another. That's the 5 of Wands, crossing a female. Maybe he came across a female that night and got into a fight while he was out with his friends, and friends or people that he's known for a long time are holding, trying to help him pull himself together or something. But they need to know that he needs he needs real help, and they could take and drop him off to a hospital there, or some police chief, the tribal police office. I really, really mean it. I think he's very nearby. I don't think that this happened far away. It was a party scene, and the fight broke out. I think he's being hidden, however, inside possibly a home. But I do feel like at the end of the day, this young man's going to be found, and that's good news. But again, unfortunately, I do feel like, because I did get the 5 of Cups, and there's 3 cups on the 5. See, there's 3 of Pentacles right there, and I got them there too. That means in collaboration with other people. So that's showing him being out with other people. And usually it means 2 to 3 other people, depending if it's counting him in there or not. But it's a small number of people regardless. Sorry for the noise. So that's really what I want to share. He's going to be found, and it's secret. There's the High Priestess. This is something that he's being kept hidden, and where he is at is being kept hidden. All right. So I really think he went out and unfortunately got in a fight and got injured, and I think there are people that might be trying to help him, but he's not in the best way. He would be very combative yet. Or he's being restrained, maybe. There's the head injury. That's a possibility. The 9 of Wands, that's a traditionally known card for upper body injury. And especially if you see it around the 5 of Wands, which is fighting. And that will fall in his recent past. Okay? It will be bridged by the fight and go into the near future of the Authority card of the Emperor, which I take to be, if I don't know whether his father or not is alive, or these are other males that represent his family, but I see definitely the authoritarian thing of police, FBI, coming in and being able to shake some things loose, information loose. And that's coming in the near future, on the horizon. So his family can expect tribal police, authorities, people within the profession to get information, to get some headway. And I really hope that people that are holding him will do what is right, because this is much more than, if they just meant to try to help him get better, then they got to do the right thing to really make that happen, and that is to go ahead and let authorities know, and they can come and get him and take him to hospital and that kind of thing. So I really want the people that are holding him to know that, and that would be good for them to do. And the ancestors see everything. I am just somebody that is a channel. I just give the message. So, they're saying also, I believe their authority, ancestral authority, are going to make it happen. They will help those that are looking for him in the offices of tribal police, I believe, and community members that can make something happen. Could be council members. Here we have what I believe is the land, is tribal land, or land that your public has access to. Okay? And I believe that is where initially probably the fight would have happened, with that 4 of Wands, a little further out. And I'm talking about how it's just a bit further out. It's the Four of Wands. So we go from the two, we will go to the four here. And that doesn't feel like a great distance to me. There is the loss. That's in the environment. And that is mourning, grieving, and certainly his family being very sad and like, where the heck is he? And again, what's interesting is there's 3 cups that are turned over and there's 2 that are upright. So it means though there has been a loss, do not lose all hope. And you did get the star. The star will come out, and so will temperance, which means there is balance that is made, and it's moved by spirit because it's a major arcana card. Okay? And right there is the sorrow, and that's also possible injury, possible loss. Okay? And it may not be something that goes away kind of loss. It might be a loss that's like a loss of cognitive ability in certain ways, or memory, short-term memory. Anyway, in the hopes and fears is the Hierophant, and that is the need, I feel like, of a specialist, like a doctor, somebody that knows procedures to assist and to rehabilitate him or help him with any injury or skills that he may need to recover. Now, the final card there is the Temperance, and it's also possible that any loss that he may have, he may regain with that special help, okay? Regardless, it also means he will be found. They will have the answers, and they just need to keep prayerful and aligned with their ancestors and ask their ancestors to help lead people to find him. And I'm sure you guys are. But I see that as happening. So, temperance is the right balance. It's not going at this in an extreme fashion. It is the right bits and pieces being put together that at the end of the day bring the perfect balance. You don't run in with guns blazing. You're smart. You're strategic. You gather the info. And they'll do that. And I believe that they will recover him. There's the star, which says, by spirit and ancestors say, have hope, have hope, have hope. So do not be downcast. Lift up your heart, lift up your heart. That's what I feel. And the sword, there you will have truth and clarity. You will know what exactly happened. There will be clarity and there will be justice. You can seek it. That's a sword. Whack. And then it goes to the luring. He may have been lured, invited, the invitation. It shows that somebody approached him. They may have said, hey, you want to join us? And he may have said, no, not really, for all I know. And they said, oh, come on, come on. I feel like he does know them. How well, I'm not sure, but I have been given the 6 of Cups, so there could be a childhood connection or something like that. All right? I hope that is helpful. I am glad to say I believe that he will be recovered. And just keep doing as you are, because this reading shows that if the trend continues as you are, which is being very, very devoted to finding him, you will. And he could be very combative because he could have sustained, again, brain injury. Many times people that are brain injured, I've seen them as a paraplegic with the spinal cord injury, they can be combative and need rehabilitation. I think that that might be the case here. Hopefully it's just maybe something more like a broken leg, but there's something that needs to be fixed for him. He's very defensive, and he did not expect with the Fool for what happened to happen. He might have been naive. You know, when you have a few drinks, you may not see the trap before you. or you might fall for something you wouldn't normally. You might react in a way that's foolish or childish, and that may have happened, or it could have had to do with a child and a woman. I don't know. But there's 3 people, and there's definitely 2 people that are holding him. And a third, I would say, that the argument could have been about, that knows about it. There's the woman, the Queen of Cups, and there's her mate, the King of Cups. True mates in the deck. So I feel like also in this situation, they are together. And with the cups, they probably like to party. I did get the 3 of Cups, and I did get the 7 of Cups. And the 2 of them are responsible. They picked him up or took him somewhere, have him with them. It isn't necessarily far. There's the 2 of Wands, and that comes right after the 2 people, the couple, the King and the Queen of Cups. Okay? Might be a blessing in disguise. Now there is where he's being held against his will. That's my kidnap card. Or where somebody's injured, they cannot, for some reason, do as they normally would. They are compromised. They are held in restraint, quite possibly tied up or locked in a room. With the fact that he's shown that he might be combative, maybe they've locked him in a room and are afraid to let him out completely. I think he's still pretty angry and combative because he's not where he knows he wants to be, but confused. So that is something for his family to be aware of, that he may have a compromise mentally at this time, and that gently will be the way he is to find him. I will get the Sun here, and I believe Temperance and the Sun coming. So he will be found. And he needs a specialist. He will be there's hope for a specialist, because I got the Hierophant in the next card, I believe. Sorry for any background noise. We do have people doing gardening. But he is unable to, in his environment, get out of that environment. So he's being held, I think, in a room. And I got cards of the 7 of Swords that mean, like, he's kind of camouflaged, like you would a deer, you know? Not kidding. He is being hidden from view, and hidden from view of, I believe, the tribe and the community, because then I got the 10 of Pentacles. There I'm going back to talking about how he may have injuries. There's the World card saying that this situation will come to a conclusion and they will have the answers. That will also be conveyed, I believe, with the Ace of Swords, that the facts and legal matters, it will be clear. There will be clarity. Now there's the card, the 7 of Swords, that they're hiding him out of sight, disguise him so he can't be seen. Or even if he's in full sight of people, then people are not going to recognize him. But I think he's being camouflaged in some way, hidden in possibly a room or someplace by a couple. And it is deliberate, it's deliberate hiding. It's covering up, an attempt to cover up that card as well. So, that and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, that is hiding from the tribe, I believe. I don't think he's terribly far. There may be a child that lives there, or this could be an electronic tip that comes in via email, or possibly anonymous phone call tip. And like I said, I really hope that those that are holding him are the ones that do it. Just say, yes, we were just trying to, help him get better, and we're scared, and there's the son, and so it will be taken care of, and he will be recovered, and they will have understanding of what happened, and I believe that he will need medical assistance of some kind. Okay, so that is my reading for him. I'll be pulling probably those cards next that you'll see. I just have to keep speaking because I want to make sure I include everything that I was getting before. So with the son, he shall be exposed, he shall be found, and the truth will come out. The truth will come out. And he's tough. He's tough. I didn't get any cards that I feel like death, but I feel like there's significant change potentially in an aggravated state. But I think he will be able. Please put thumbs up. I think he will be able to get better through rehabilitation of the issue. So please put thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside